You can't go up on the mountain and have a mountaintop experience and come back the same way you went up. I don't like Sister Minnie. She's just not a good person. And then I come to church and I have a mountaintop experience and I hoop and I holler and the choir sing good and I have shown up at church today and when the benediction is over, Minnie, you still the same old. When you meet Jesus, when you understand who Jesus is, he does not change you. You're still a 165-pound sinful person who was at the bottom of the hill. When he changes you, when you meet him, he does change the way you think. He changes the way you talk. He changes the way you act. You don't see folk the way you saw at the bottom of the hill. You were nobody at the bottom of the hill. But when I get off the mountain, I see you with love now. I just came off the mountain. Next time I go, I'm going to take you with me because you really need to experience. See, you know, God does not take you on the mountain for you to keep it to yourself. Don't misunderstand this text. Don't misunderstand the text. After he had the experience, he told Peter and John, don't tell nobody until they're not ready for it yet. Wait until after I die. Wait until after I've experienced. And then you tell them, while we were up on the mountain, I saw Jesus. And his glory shone. And his head shone like Isaiah. When he found himself in the presence of God. In the temple, the angels and the seraphims and a light was shining. He saw the glory of God and he understood this is who Jesus was. He didn't just die. He rose because he was the true living God. And I can tell you, he'll change your life. He'll make you see things differently. When you make it to the top of the mountain, you got to wait and let God reveal himself. Now, let me backtrack a little bit since I done got away from my thing here. It's important that we understand nobody goes to the top of the mountain as fast as the space shuttle goes from the launching pad to the moon. There's some things that you have to do. You just can't get there without certain things. Because in order to understand who God really is, you got to pray. I don't think y'all heard me. You have to pray. And not just on Sunday morning when Sister Claire get up here, when you say pray in the thing, that's my weekly prayer. That's my, because she's actually one praying. You just sitting there most of the time, y'all just sitting there with your eyes closed. She doing all the work. You got to stop letting other people pray for you and learn to pray for yourself. It's all, don't get me wrong, it's all right to have other people pray for you. But every now and then, you need to put your knee on the ground. Every now and then, you need to address the God that you think you know. Even if you don't know him, you need to talk to somebody up at the top of the moon. Maybe you may just need to prostrate yourself and lie flat on the ground so that if you don't know the word. You don't pray. Now there's another thing we got to do. If you ever want to get to the mountain, you got to learn how to have a relationship with some other folk. How can you say you love a God who you ain't never seen until you get to the mountain and heal you on? And God don't always reveal himself on the mountain. See, the text says Jesus transfigurated. And Peter and John, they got excited. They wanted to have church because Moses was here. Elijah was here. And they wanted to have church, and God stepped in. Listen here. We ain't up here to have church. And then they got their duck their head ready. And who's that talking to me? See, you might fool around and God might talk to you for real. And then you might actually think you're having mental problems. And you might call him psychiatrist. I'm hearing things. What can you do for me? I said, well, the doc might send you back to church. If you heard the Lord, the doctor's office ain't the place to be. You need to be up here and asking God to translate what you mean. You love God, but yet you have a hard time seeing the goodness. And not even something, it don't necessarily have to be the good. You have to see people as God's creation, just like you. You wasn't always all that. I'm gonna stick my neck out, maybe I'm gonna get a chop off. But I don't think there's a person in here whose mama ain't turned their backside up at least once. If you in here and ain't never had a butt moving, I mean, you're a pretty good kid. You next to holy. You're a really good child. You're a saint. God can come down and make you saint. They can make you, now, if it's the Catholic Church, they make you a saint. The Saint Martin or somebody. You know, and if your mama had to whoop your butt every now and then, I know God saw what you did. See, you can hide some of the stuff you do for mama every now and then. But you can't hide what you do for God. We have to understand. All of us are in the same boat. We just need to be saved. We need the same grace from each other that God gives us in our relationship. Now, you can't receive the fullness of God's grace if you ever get to the top of the mountain. If you have not allowed that same measure of grace to be shared with the folk we judge. That's why judging really is a sin. Because you shouldn't keep track of what everybody else is doing. You got enough stuff in your own lap. I mean, how you got time to worry about what other folk doing? You got to put your stuff aside in order to judge somebody else. You need to fix yourself. That's why you need to spend more time praying. See, you can't judge folk when you're on your knees. Because when you're on your knees, you're supposed to close your eyes. Now, if you close your eyes in prayer, you can't see what's happening across the street. Because your eye, have you ever thought about that? The more you pray, the less you can see. That's why we tell you don't talk while praying. That's why when you pray in church, you're not supposed to be talking. Because if you're praying, you can't be talking. How you gonna pray and talking about something at the same time? How do you say, God, I need you every hour? This woman next to me is paying. But you can't be mixing your prayers up with praise to God and justice to men, because the Bible says out of the mouth praises and justice cannot come from the same place. How can you praise God and be talking about somebody else at the same time? So you got to stop one conversation in order to have the other conversation. And why you gonna put God on hold? God don't like being put on hold. God will hang up on you. And after you put him back on hold, you be talking to a phone thinking he dead. Have you ever talked to somebody on the phone and they hung up on you and you didn't realize they hung up on you? And you just don't know what. And then you finally realize ain't nobody talking back to you. Because the person was right had dropped you. God will drop us. And we won't even know it. You have to understand why you're on the mountain. It's not time to celebrate. It's time for God to give you direction. The mountaintop is where God challenges you. Moses went to the mountain and came back to free the Israelites. Jesus went to the mountain to fast and to pray so he could give his life for the ransom of men. You just don't go to the mountain because it looks pretty. It feels good up there. It's fun on the mountain. That's a hill. That's a hill. You can do what you want on a hill. When I was in Joliet all the time, you could go to the biggest hill and get us some sleighs and we sleigh on down the hill when it was snow. You got to have some skis when you're on the mountain. And you got to ski your way down. It's dangerous. It's just dangerous coming down as it is going up. But the mountain takes time. You got to go. There's no time for foolishness on your way to the mountain. The mountain is slow when you're in Israel. So when you're going up to the mountain, after you've prayed and after you've read his word and after you've been in fellowship with one another, then you just have to surrender. God, I'm here for me to hear. And you just have to let God speak to you. And when God speaks, that's when your transformation, that's when your transfiguration will begin. You ain't gonna change. You still gonna be 160 pounds. You still gonna have black hair, whatever dimples you had. If you got a gold tooth, you still gonna have a gold tooth. If you're fat, you're still gonna be fat. If you're skinny, you're still gonna be skinny. Your body's not going to change. But when you come down, you're not going to see the valley like you saw the valley before you left the valley. God's going to say, you're changed now. I need you to go into the valley and share with them what you saw while you were in your mountaintop experience. God speaks to us, as Brother Doug said this morning. We are blessed to bless others. Nothing God gives us has been given to us for us to share. Not to share, to feast off of. You can't hide it. That's what being on a mountaintop really means. When you get there, he will change and you'll be a new person. But you'll like yourself for who you really are. Some of us are afraid of what the mountain might do to us. The air is different up there. You can't think up there the way you think down here. You can't behave up there. But I guarantee you when you get there, you'll never be the same while you're down here. And going back will be a whole lot better. Because you get to go back every now and then and share. And this time, when the choir really singing, then you know what they're singing about. And then you'll have a reason to do whatever you do. Because after you do it, when you go out there, you'll keep doing it. difference between a mountaintop and a hill. When you're on the mountaintop in church and you can't have the same mountaintop on your job, that means you just saw a hill. When you can't have the experience, the same experience on Sunday, on Tuesday or Wednesday that you had on Sunday, you just went to the hill.